DMS.
Welcome to this wonderful Friday.
Can you believe this roller coaster weather we've been having?
Yeah, speaking of weather, let me look up what the forecast is. Oh, shucks. My computer died last hour when I was working on a project in the hallway.
Hey, I heard we're getting charging stations around the school. Let's go talk to Kenneth and find out more about that.
Hey DMS, did you know that our school is building charging stations? Let's talk to Dr. Moore and Mr. Madsen about this. Hey DMS, I'm here with the wonderful Dr. Moore, and can you explain what these charging stations are for?
Sure. So we every year we get some money from our PTSA, and we send out a vote to the student members of PTSA and ask them what they want around the building, and that is what they voted for. So we are going to have some wood tables made in industrial tech in Mr. Madsen's class, and we're going to take out some lockers, and then we're going to put them in some kind of dead space in the hallway, and we got some really cool stools to put with them, and that way students will just have places to kind of sit and charge their laptop or do work.
And why did you decide to build these charging stations?
We were just trying to think creatively about some more flex spaces for students to use. We've started to do a little bit of that in the library, and so we thought it would be really cool to try it around the building and see if students utilize the space.
And who's going to build these charging stations?
We have asked Mr. Madsen's classes to work on them, so he is going to buy the wood and the stain, and then hopefully we'll get them put in the spring sometime.
Here with Mr. Madsen now, and can you tell us where these charging stations are located?
Yeah, Dr. Moore wanted us to build some shelves, and I think they're going to also kind of be a sort of a charging station type deal. I think we're doing 2 in the 8th grade hallway and 1 in the 6th, I believe.
Okay, and do you know how many of them are?
3.
Also, when do you start planning to build them?
So the 8th graders have been drawing their plans for them, and figuring their materials list for about the last week, and then I think we'll start building this week.
And how long do you think it'll take?
I think we can knock it out in a week and a half.
Thank you for watching DMS. This is Kenneth signing off from DMS Broadcasting.
Thanks, Kenneth. I'm excited to see how those are going to turn out.
Hey, that was my line.
No, I wrote it, so that was my line.
Wow, we're pretty good at debating. We should join the debate team.
Yeah, let's go find out more from Paige.
Speech is power, speech is to persuade, to convert, to compel. As some of you may not know, our school and LMS combined have a speech and debate team. I learned the truth to Ralph Emerson's statement when I had the opportunity to learn from 2 members of the debate team. How did you become interested in debate?
I saw it on the class list whenever I enrolled here, so I picked it because I thought it was cool.
In 6th grade, I thought it would be an essential to join Mrs. Sterling's speech and debate program to be more involved with stages and losing my stage fright. And after that, I just got hooked, and I've been taking speech and debate ever since, and I don't think I'm going to stop.
Who do you compete against when you do these competitions?
I know all of the schools around us, so Heritage and all of the schools in Independence where we're going.
For those that don't know, what skills do you need to have to be a debater?
Well, you need to have lots of diction. You need to be able to speak in front of people. You need to be able to think of things on the fly. So during crossfire, which is when you attack other people's points, you need to be able to think of things on the fly so you can defend your point quickly and you can attack others' points quickly and win rounds.
We need to study extensively into the subject, and we need to be presentable because we do represent the school. So that, and we need to speak clearly like I said earlier, and we just need to know what we're talking about.
What type of topics do you guys debate over?
From my experience, we've done mostly anything from zoos, which we did one in 6th grade, and it was resolved zoos aren't ethical, which was our point. And I just did a debate, and our resolution was resolved In the current crisis, the government should provide humanitarian needs to refugees over its national interests.
How is everything scored?
I know that you have to speak clearly, because if the judges can't hear you, obviously you're not going to do well. And then you have to write your case, and then extra, you don't just need to write your case, you need to have extra knowledge on the subject that you're debating. So you need to have extra arguments ready.
There is not any more room left for students to join this year's debate team, although if you're interested in finding more about the power behind speech, join next year's debate teams. This is Paige Hodges signing off from DMS Broadcast.
Wow, we would be great at that.
Yeah, we would be pretty good at that, but let's see what other students are good at.
Hi DMS, today we'll be doing a student spotlight on Caleb Turner and his mixed martial arts sport, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. How long have you been doing Jiu-Jitsu?
I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about a year and a half.
What's your favorite part about Jiu-Jitsu?
My favorite part is when we do matches in practice because we get to roll with adults since I'm in the adult class and I get to roll with my friends.
Do you compete in tournaments or events?
I am competing in the upcoming, it's a tournament versus our Jiu-Jitsu MMA spot, Perseverance versus I think it's Glory MMA. In the tournament, they put you on a bracket against someone your own size, and once you have that, they'll call you out and you come out and you do till the time is up, and then the judges will say who won by points, or you will wrestle till a submission happens.
Alright, thank you. Well, now I hope you got to learn a little bit more about the students at DMS. This is Drew, signing off.
Thanks, Drew. Wow, they're pretty talented.
Speaking of talent, did you hear about the upcoming musical at LMS?
No, what are they performing?
The Sound of Music.
Cool, let's go find out more about that from Mia.
Hey DMS, Mia here. Last Friday, I went over to the Liberty Community Center to get a special sneak peek of Liberty Middle School's musical, The Sound of Music. I interviewed 2 cast members and asked them, what does the musical mean to them, and why should DMS students come see it?
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Anna.
My name's Brandon Robinson.
And what role do you play?
I am Captain Von Trapp.
I play Louisa. I'm one of the children.
So what does this play mean to you?
This musical, it's a very big role in my life because ever since I've come to LMS, theater is kind of where I fit in here. So I spend a lot of my time here at rehearsal. I'm in the Thespian Society, so I also do a lot of stuff like that as well.
It plays a pretty big role. I spend most of my time here after school. I know at home I work on it a lot.
Why should students come to the musical? Students should come to the musical because we've been working very hard on this.
I think kids should come to the play because you definitely get a different perspective of how different the schools are and how they perceive things differently.
And I know a lot of kids come to DMS's shows and all the other shows, and we loved your stuff, and it would just be really cool if you guys could come see us.
And overall, it's a really good play, and I think we have some really good actors and some really good talent here.
There you have it, DMS. Come over to the Liberty Community Center March 9th, 10th, and 11th at 7 o'clock to watch the show for yourself. Tickets will be sold at the door or can be purchased at showticksforyou.com for $5 a seat. This is Mia signing off. Have a nice day, Discovery.
Wow, that sounds really fun. I think I'm going to go watch that.
Yeah, our school district is really creative.
Let's go find out more about how we can help out in our district from Maya.
Hey DMS, did you know that you can volunteer throughout the district? Well, I went to Manor Hill Elementary to find out more. The classroom that I was already in had 5th graders helping the kindergartners on their socializing and learning skills during WIN time, which stands for What I Need. All over the school, kids are volunteering, such as a little girl named Teresa that runs a coffee shop which only uses donations to support the LPS food pantry. I also got to help out in the Essential Skills classroom where I set up their Crafts for Fun Friday and pass out cookie cake. I got to work with a 5th grader named Alex, where we made a Cat in the Hat mask. Working with these kids was fun, but let's go to the person that made it all happen.
That is an awesome question. There are a lot of ways students can contribute here at Manor Hill or any of the schools. We have Students can come in and work on kids with math facts. They can do sight word work. They can volunteer, help them with some of the projects that they're working on. But there are a lot of things that we do throughout the day that we always welcome volunteers to come in and help support our teachers that support our students. So my advice would be that you channel that that desire through like a club. I know that in the high school there are several clubs that require kids to do service hours. I know the Key Club is one of them. There's also A+ tutoring. And so going through channeling that desire through one of those clubs is a great would provide a great opportunity for students to come in and volunteer in the schools.
Thanks for watching, DMS. This is Maya Young signing off.
Thanks, Maya, for helping us learn more about how we can help around the district.
Thanks for tuning in on this marvelous Friday.
Yeah, let's hope spring is here to stay.
Have a great weekend, DMS.